Hello viewers, let's talk about feature flag today. So let's first understand some of the use cases for feature flag, and then we'll see how we can implement feature flag. So let's see that with the help of some example use case. So consider that you have an application. Okay, you have an application which is running on version 1, and then after some time you have decided that to upgrade this application to version 2. So now this, and you will do the deployment for with the new code base. So application 1 is upgraded to application 2 version. Application 1 version is upgraded with version 2. Now once you did the upgrade after installing on the production server, you felt that few features is not working, so you need to revert back to the application version 1. Now what you will do, you need to install again the application with version 1. Okay, what if there is a feature which is given to you that if suppose feature, so if you will be given a feature that if suppose in application version 2 two of the feature is not working, instead of deploying with application with version 1, just disable those. So that you can do with the help of feature flag. So you can have feature list, and in this feature list we'll have feature 1 true, then we have feature 2 true, and if in the application version 2 we have installed feature 3 which was true earlier, and if this is not working in application version 2, so let's make it false. So we don't need to, and that can be done on the fly. So now we don't need to roll back application version 2, install application version 1, right? We can just make it happen with the help of this toggle feature. I can turn on and off the feature which is working. Okay, this is one of the use case for having feature flag. Now the second use case is, suppose you're working on some of the features which is just in progress, feature 4. Now this feature 4 is not mature or is not QA tested yet, but code base remains same. So how you will control that feature 4 which is just in progress will not be available to the end user? So that you can also control with feature flag, with the feature flag. Now if we'll make feature 4 flag false, so feature 4 will not be available to the end user. So end user will not even know that there is some new feature which is in progress. So that also you can control with the help of feature flag. Now another use case can be, suppose you have application version 1, and then when you do the upgrade to application version 2, and at that time if you have suppose database, this is DB version 1, and then with application version 2 you go to DB version 2. Now if the application version 2 with this new DB version, if it is giving some issue and you want to go back to the older DB version, so you can configure that. You can also do that changes on the fly. You don't need to uninstall DB2 then install DB1. You can just point application version 2 to the older database or DB version 1. So that also you can control with the help of feature flag. So feature flag is nothing but the kind of toggle behavior where these features will be turned on or off per so every feature whatever we will develop will be toggleable, and on the fly we can turn on and off this. Now this can be done with couple of ways. One is to maintain a file feature. You can maintain property file that will have this. One way is to have this any file. This can contain all the feature list, whatever the application is supporting, and and you can make the changes to this file on the fly on the server directly. So you don't need to do install, uninstall, redeploy, etc. Second way to achieve this is you can maintain the same feature flag in the database also. So you can have some kind of cache or database where you can uh, have this feature list. So first is a feature flag file. Second is feature flag db you can maintain. Okay, and you can maintain these and the third way is you can use any cache. So the third way to maintain this feature flag is using cache as well. Okay, so you can keep this feature flag available in the cache. Cache is fast than database and file. And the fourth way is there are plenty of tools available these days which is specifically made for this. One of them is LaunchDarkly. I have used it in one of the previous project. So LaunchDarkly you can use to maintain this feature flag list also. So there are four different ways you can use to maintain this feature flag. Okay, so today we have seen how what is the benefit of feature flag, what are the different use cases of feature flag, and how we can implement this feature flag. So data and all these can be returned to the front end with the help of some API you can return, or front end can directly call the call the third party. If you are using launch directly, it can directly call third party library, or if you are maintaining in database, then API, then backend, any backend or front end can call through some API the data and can read the database values for the different feature which is supported by the application. And based on that, it can have application can decide with the if condition whether that particular feature has to be shown for a given user, or it can be shown to a given client or a tenant. So you can control all those things with the help of feature flag. If you want to showcase something only to a particular client or a particular user or a particular region, those can also be controlled with the help of feature flag. You can create the feature flag according to the client, region, user, and accordingly the application will behave. So application has to consume this feature flag which is defined in either database or property file or in third party or in cache, and accordingly it will behave. So that's all on a high level for feature flag today. If you think the videos are helpful, do like the video and subscribe to the channel.